Stadium rising just to the west of us. For now, we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. Here's Gould on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right to the air is Richardson. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Play action. It's Allen. That's caught left side by Cooper. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Look out! Look out!
Here's Cook. And he will score. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go now. Ready?
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing is Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They've got it, and it'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Bills with the early advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's Richardson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Okay, ready?
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Ready? Ready?
Now Richardson. And he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more.
Get it?
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. On play action, Allen. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. ball batted away and incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
3rd and 6.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Colts. So Richardson and the offense ready to go for 2. Now they'll set up to throw. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Colts 14, Bills 7.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, it's Allen. Now he takes off. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Allen to throw. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Allen. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
15 at the Colts 25-yard line.
Here's Allen. He's got it at about the 8. He is in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10.
Hey! 18 run, 18 run.
From the gun, Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Cut 19, cut 19. Here we go.
Here's Richardson. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete.
Let's go, let's go.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down. He'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8.
Cut, ready? Buffalo 18. Ready? Dragon 60.
Richardson going to look to throw. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one.
A gain of 34 yards.
I'm not flying. I'm not flying.
Downs goes in motion. Here's Taylor. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be close to a first down, a gain of a couple as they mark him just short. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
19 Lions. Let's go. 18, 5 in. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Smash.
Throwing, Richardson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Mo Alley Cox. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action here with Allen. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And this will be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown.